I think he's picking up the tempo to. Oh, that was huge.
He picked up the tempo on the Shaolin flip.
I think he's trying to get more jumps in because he saw how many Nate got in his run. Big KOD Indy. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Two Wheels of Freedom show for another Throwback Moto Thursday companion. This time we're going to watch XFighters 2009 from England. And as always, I'm joined by my friend Steve Sommerfeld. It'll go. There you go. What's up, buddy?
How's it going, buddy? What's happening?
Oh, good. How about you?
Yeah, good. Now, that was a big zoom in. I do like your, I don't know, you're getting more video zooms and...
Well, I just realized I was way smaller the other way I was compared to you last time. So I was like, oh, I'll zoom in. It was a little bit of an aggressive zoom, but...
It was a nice aggressive zoom, but let's see what we get out of this XFighters today. Man, it was cool that you wanted to jump on today because I kind of got nothing going on for the next hour or so. Let's check out some XFighters and I can call it work.
Yeah, exactly. I can feel accomplished today. I feel like I did something.
Exactly. Yeah. What'd you say? Tomorrow you're building up the Harley jump or something?
Yeah.
Is that
so
why we had to do this today?
I got to go and start setting up tomorrow. Set the ramp up and everything. Maybe get a couple jumps in, and then it's like it starts the 20th. So then still got the 19th, and then it'll be like every day basically for 3 weeks. So.
Okay, yeah. So normally we're on it would have been the 20th on a Thursday. So okay, makes sense. So where are the shows? Where can we see you jumping this? What is it? XR 750?
No. So I have XG, which is the street model of. They took the XR and they made a street version of it. That's what the XG is.
Okay, XG 750. All right.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's at the New Jersey Fair Meadowlands, because really they already had the New Jersey State Fair up here, and then they just wanted to make it on. There's like 3 New Jersey State Fairs, I think. There's at least 2. But this one's at the Meadowlands, so this is like Giant Stadium where the Giants play and Supercross would be, but we're just in the parking lot.
Fair enough. All works out in the end. That's cool though. Good job.
The last time we were there, and one of the nights they had some big K-pop concert in the stadium while we were there, and it was just loaded with people.
Really?
Yeah. And we were like, whoa. Okay. It was interesting. We just got to watch everybody walk in and out, from the thing.
K-pop is that big?
Dude, I was like, I don't even know what it is. And yet there's a stadium full. They like packed the place out.
All I know about K-pop is like sometimes like bands turn up on Jimmy Fallon. And I'm like, okay, I have no idea who these people are, but
exactly,
if it's big enough to be on Jimmy Fallon, I guess there's something to it.
That means we're out of touch.
Yeah, by about 25 years.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Hey, we're that out of touch. We're going back and watching a 2009 So that's we're 15 years into the history books here with this XFighters.
Yeah. Doesn't seem that long ago.
No. Until I saw the video that Villa put up yesterday or 2 days ago about him going into the crowd at Battersea, but I don't think that's this episode. I think that's the year after. That was 2010 because I was there on my honeymoon at XFighters. I managed to drag my wife to at least one freestyle motocross event on our honeymoon.
She's a good
That was
sport.
2010. So this is, she loved it. So this is the year before. This was the first one which was not rained out. So this actually happened.
So the one you were at got rained out?
Basically, yeah. I think in the end they kind of ran it as a demo or something like that. It was, just horrible weather. So in my mind, I remember 2010, which barely happened at all. So this will be interesting to go back and see 2009. I kind of forgotten it. All right. So first battle up. So what are we watching? This is, what did you say? Semifinals and finals, right?
Yeah, I believe that's what it said here.
All right. So that's first round up. We got Levi Sherwood, Danny Torres.
Heavy hitters right off of the bat.
Yeah, who both ended up being world champions or world tour champions, whatever they called it.
I feel like XFighters is basically all just heavy hitters.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't mess around.
I mean, that's how tough it is because it was head to head, and you could be out very quickly. You could be the best rider, but you could just make the smallest mistake in the first round, and bye bye, you're done.
Well, that's the issue. Everybody's the best riders here, right? So you got to basically be perfect, even in qualifiers, just to get in. Because if you mess up at all, guess what?
That's it. Man, this is really interesting. I've seen it before, but this is so
cool.
Completely different to the year I was there.
You know,
I remember they did have that entry though. They did jump out. That was kind of cool.
That's very cool. I've never seen this actually. Big Ben the Parliament, kids. Big Ben the Parliament. You probably never watched National Lampoon's like European Vacation.
I didn't. No.
So they get,
even though I keep getting called like the Griswolds when Rach and I were getting around.
So they get stuck like in that loop around Big Ben and the Parliament, and they just keep driving around. He just keeps going, "Look, kids, Big Ben, the Parliament." And they're just like, can't get out of the circle.
Man, but it's true though. Like over there, the roundabouts are so ridiculous. Yeah, you got to be on your A game when you're driving in London.
All right, so here we go. Levi Sherwood, a young Levi Sherwood, 2009. Nice little dirt hit and his patented super kicker, or sorry, super can lookup thing. Big Coyote Indy. Did I lose Steve? Why do I not hear him?
I can just hear you, but I've kind of lost the signal a little bit. So you take it from here while my internet catches up.
Catch up, German internet. Now we got, nice one-handed heart. Big straight jackhammer. That's what the originally jackhammer was, straight up locked out in line with your forks. Stripper flip.
I am back. I was just waiting. I was just watching you. I'm like, hey, this sounds good. Let's get Clint in here. Oh, I guess the stripper flip.
Super knack. Here we go, lining up for his neck. Still got the flip levers up. Cannot see what that is. Too far.
I think it was like a ruler Indy flip or something. KOD Indy flip from a long way away. So wait, this was probably when I was out because I lost a bit of connection. But is this Levi Sherwood?
Yes.
Must be.
Yep.
Must be. This is when he was on a Cowie, isn't it?
Is it a Cowie or a KTM? I didn't get to see it close. It looks like a KTM, I think.
Because if he's on a 4-stroke, I think that's the Kawasaki that he was on, because then he went KTM 2-stroke. So I think this might be Kawasaki days before he made the shift.
Might be. What was his first year in Mexico City?
Yeah, Mexico City, yeah, definitely was the first one. Maybe it was 08? I can't remember. Good question, but man, huge Shaolin flip. Held it so long.
Yeah, about as far as you can get out there. Except if you starfish it.
Then we can call it a different trick. But I love, like, even that one-hand heart that was small for him, but still massive for anybody else. Nice
Isn't
cliffhanger.
one-handed heart like the ultimate style trick? Like when people have like
Exactly.
a good style on a one-handed heart. It's so sick.
Yeah, you're like, okay, that dude like has control.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. Man, I'm digging that. He was like it was almost like he was trying to get flatliner. It just didn't whip the bike out as much getting under it, but looked good for that double knack.
Yeah.
So that was Levi's run up against Danny Torres on the KTM 250.
With the most colorful gear you've ever seen in your life.
Man, it looks like a rainbow has spewed up on his gear right there. Helmet, gear, everything matches by the looks of that.
Was that the kicker? It looked like it was a closer ramp. Clicker flip on the kicker.
Papa Torres there, who was at a lot of those events. Cliffhanger flip. Back in 09, not many guys doing that trick.
And then straight cliffhanger to no-hand lander. No bar check. Extra point for that.
Very true. Very true. Extra point.
Also matching his Shaolin flip. I don't think he got his butt through as far as Levi did, though.
Yeah. That's the tough part about going for the same tricks. Oh, Lazy Boy flip was huge.
On the dirt hit. Yeah, Lazy Boy flips are hard, right? Like, not very many people get all the way to their helmet to the fender, you know?
Exactly.
Big old stale fish.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Stale fish twitch. Yeah.
Nice turn
twitch
down.
with a bit of a Saran app.
In a whip.
Out of it.
In a whip.
In a whip. It was like all kinds of technical combos in one.
Super indie flip. So far, he's been perfect timing. Everything super smooth. Perfect.
Big Rocky.
Oh, to a
sideshow. Man, I don't know. I'm nearly thinking Danny might have the win in this head-to-head.
Was that a dead body flip? His run is definitely more difficult.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, nice.
I think this is after time. I think that's after the corner.
Whoa, a tweaked out double grab indie thing. You put a little bit of spice on it. Put a little bit of Spanish spice on it.
I thought that was my buddy Rocket was in the crowd just then. Looked exactly like him. No, he had a little bit less hair than Rocket. Yeah, that was...
Hey, this is years ago. He may have had that much hair back then.
So that was a good run there from Danny. Big
Very
cliffhanger
good.
flip. Straight into the cliffy, 2 no-hand lander without the bar check.
Never even brought his hands down at all.
No. Yeah, exactly. Like, that was fully committed. I didn't think the Shaolin flip was as big as Levi's, but in that slow-mo replay, it does look better.
I agree with you. Ooh.
Lazy flip.
Bars were turned on him. Took him a little while to, like, find his bars there. Now, here's his super tech. Oh, it's a crossover. He didn't even click them. It's like an indie. It's a stalefish indie saran out whipped. It's a lot going on.
That was cool. Man, we're gonna have to send a clip of this to Danny right now and see if he can do that again.
Yeah.
When we finish the show, we're gonna have to clip this out and send it to Danny because he's back on the bike.
I know.
After retirement, he's back. Let's see if because he's like he came back to Night of the Jumps last year and did a rock solid flip. First event back, killed it. I'm like, okay, retirement means nothing to this guy.
I know. Doesn't it make you like, it makes you be like, I could do that. And then you go, oh, that's why they were the best in the world and I was not during my career.
All right. So who's going to take the win on this one? We've got one helmet each.
Oh,
Style
of course.
for Levi. Yeah, I'd probably say that.
No way.
Whoa.
Come on.
Show to Levi. Overall to Danny. Yeah, I would say overall, definitely. I'd give it to Danny.
What was the first one that he got?
I missed that because the internet connection.
We were talking. I was talking.
Well, I actually just didn't see it. So the first was
Trick.
Trick and Track.
Okay.
Danny. First one to Levi.
Execution. I don't know about that. Because Danny executed more bigger tricks. So is that not harder?
Yeah.
Like there was nothing wrong with any of Danny's execution. Every single trick he did, maybe his hips weren't out that much on his cliffhanger flip, but like that's the only thing that I could really be like. And he might have gotten Levi got his butt through the bars a teeny bit more, like you said.
Yeah.
Once we watched the replay, I'm like, oh, he was through. You know, it's not like in the fast clip, it looks like he doesn't like get through that far. But when you see the slow one, you're like, oh, he pulled himself all the way through. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can go both ways on that. Both of them were good runs. On an overall watch, I would have said Danny, but yeah, I can kind of understand where the judges went on that. It's so good. Like we say it every time, but I'm glad I've got a bad memory because this feels new to me.
I've never seen it, so this is new to me.
Oh, nice. So. Oh, well, there you go. All right, I missed it. Who's this?
It's Mato and Nate Adams.
Oh,
that's weird. There's like just a ramp set up.
Is that what they're doing? Okay, so before they go inside, they were doing. So it's a bit of a show starter to show them jumping outside, then through the brickwork of the old power station at Battersea Power Station, then jumping into the main arena. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, that's cool. RedBull is always great with show and production.
Yeah. Yeah. They always look for something a bit different. Keep you guessing.
Yeah. So one time I was at Madrid with Javier, and I'm on the floor for the like intros and stuff, because he's first run against like Adelberg or whatever, and all of a sudden this like super hot chick with her chest painted comes running out of the stands, and I'm like, I figured it was part of the show. And then all of a sudden, security guards come out and arrest her and like took her out. And I thought it was just part of the show. It was so good.
You're like, no, leave her in. She's like 2 bonus points.
Yeah.
It'd be 10 bonus points.
So Mato's starting off with a couple flip tricks right into cliffhanger, no hand lander. Also no check. Never went for it. Big KOD flip.
Yeah, I think for Mato, he's probably lucky he's not against Danny Torres, because he's done almost the same tricks to start his run. Oh, stalled it out. As in not stalling out a trick, he stalled the bike.
He went one-handed.
Going for the transfer.
Was that landing to landing there?
Yeah, like some kind of dirt transfer.
What just happened? Oh, man. He's lost, dude. He got a little off rhythm, and now he jumped off of the side or top of that ramp there. Then comes around and does a no-handed flip. Oh, another
landing to landing transfer, a bit short. I think he just needed to carve like a little bit higher out, and he would have made that.
Yeah, or give her a little bit more throttle.
Yeah. Trottle.
Underflip.
Nice, good flip. Yeah, underflip, yeah.
He was sideways enough.
Amy looking on.
Not happy.
She must have had the worst job as a freestyle moto wife. Like the shit Mato has done in his career, where she stood there watching on going, please don't die. Like, just, can we go home?
Yeah, and I watched, since I've been doing the crusty stuff, I watched Night of World Records 1 and 2. And he was going hard in 2.
Which one was 2?
2 is when he did 378 in practice and then only got like 345 out in the show. So that was the world record for a bit. but
that's
him
right.
versus Capes, and he's just like, I'm doing it no matter what.
Man.
Nice heart attack flip there. Interesting
And
seeing,
this was the one. This is the one that he stalled on. Yeah.
because he was trying to turn back around and come straight back in for a transfer. And look at this.
Oh.
Off-
Oh, that's
off-
what happened.
Off the very top, dude.
Maybe like a first gear
Maybe.
into the ramp and went nope, and he somehow landed 30 foot from the takeoff just before it starts going up into the landing. Like if he went any further, that was probably broken wrists or ankles for sure.
Yeah, or at least jumping
Probably,
off.
or chin on your bar pad.
Yeah.
Man, that was gnarly. I remember the first competition I ever rode was with Robbie Madison, and he rolled off the ramp just like that for fun. Like before we even did training, he just rolled over the top of the ramp and landed. I'm like, oh my God, if I would break my legs doing that. And he's like, yeah, that's what happens when you've got good suspension.
Yeah, exactly.
So, right, Nate Adams, whoa, out of the gate, 360 knack. Okay, so he stepped up the underflip from Maddo with the 360 knack.
No-footed
Nice,
knack.
9 o'clock. Yeah, just as Nate always did. Cliffy flip, not the biggest, but still pretty damn good.
He did go a tiny bit deep on there, but he's bringing a lot of energy here. Big rock solid. Was that rock solid or a holy grab?
I think it was a holy grab on that one, but into the dirt jump, perfect lazy flip. I wonder if Nate's going to go for any transfers like Maddo did, or if he's just going to play this one smart.
Well, right now he doesn't have to go crazy to beat Maddo, I would say, as long as he puts in just because of the mistakes that he had in going off the end of the ramp. Straight
Nice
seat grab flip.
I wonder if Nate changed his run after seeing what Maddo did.
Right.
Oh, that was a transfer line.
Yep.
That was something a little bit different.
But I think that's the same one
did he just go
Maddo
with
did.
what he had? Yeah, exactly. It was the same one Maddo did.
Nice sidewinder.
Oh,
there you go.
and this is the transfer Maddo did as well, but he did give it a few more berries.
Yeah.
And overjumped, but better than coming up short.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, 360 clicker.
Clicker on that 3-0. Yeah, okay. So Nate was he
Stripper
saw
flip.
everything Maddo did, and he was coming with the heat, and he was gonna win that. I think
Maddo's already out of there. He was like, yeah. See how this one's gonna go.
Yeah. Oh, yes, and it was the time when Nate was still running the Target logo and the Monster Energy logo.
Oh, big
on
buck
the one
days.
helmet.
Big buck days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
360
that 360
knack.
knack was sick.
Nice.
Funny, the weakest trick in this run was that double knack.
Yeah.
Everything else was huge.
And he was still full of that, maybe, just his hips, but still, we're talking about a friggin' backflip cliffhanger, so. Yeah, holy grab to straight up, like scorpion heart attack, double grab. There you go. Very close to his fender with his helmet. You know, when the bike just rotates away from you, so it's like really hard to stay there. So it's like just depends on how close people get started to the fender. See how close he was?
Did you notice?
He was all the way to the side of the ramp. Yeah.
I was like, man, he nearly rode off the side of that ramp, off the right-hand edge.
Let's see. He was a bit... so he could carve like that, maybe?
Yeah, maybe it was. He only caught the tiniest bit of the transition on that dirt, from that landing to landing transfer.
Yeah.
Big stripper flip, too.
He was a tiny bit... Do you see him? He was still like a little bit bent-legged when he touched down.
Bent-legged on that overjump, too.
Yeah. Watch how late he's like, woo. That was kind of, he barely pulled it around there at the last second.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually cool that they've got the how many jumps they did. 9 jumps to Maddo with 1 dead sailor, 12 jumps to Nate,
Oh,
and no dead sailors in that run.
yeah. He was bringing, like I said, he was bringing a lot of energy and was charging around the track, the course. I mean,
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. So 3
oh,
helmets so far. Does he get 4?
yeah,
Show. Yeah, that's 4 helmets. Does he get all 5?
yes,
Yes, he does. Yeah. Man, this was Nate Adams kind of like in his element right now.
yeah,
I can't remember who won that year, but Nate was definitely he was firing on all cylinders around this time.
yes, for sure. Look at how sick he looks. He's got Target, Monster, DC, Thor.
Jesus. Yeah, that was the big boy days for sure.
Somebody's studying their lines there.
They're off to the theater, mate. It's, it is the country of Shakespeare.
Yeah. Nate Adams was studying. He's got his paper in his mouth. I feel like he's doing comedy. That's what you do in comedy.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, you have a piece of paper, you look over your jokes and stuff, try to remember at least the order of stuff and whatever. After you assess the crowd.
So you do your little warm up and see what they're going to go for, and then decide if you
Yeah.
throw your trick list away, or
Yeah, you
if you kind of stick with
basically,
it.
yeah, you go in there and judge the shit out of everybody. And then you go, this probably won't work here. Or this will.
So hang on, what's going on here? Because
did a
we've just gone
flamingo.
straight. We're going straight into Nate Adams and Levi Sherwood.
So
Are they
we
not
only
like going through the next group?
Yeah, I don't know.
What kind of XFighters nonsense are they throwing at us here?
I don't know, Moto X Psycho. What do we got going on here? No. 2 minutes. So this might be the final. There's a lot of time left here.
Yeah, 2 minutes is a lot. But yeah, like you say, there's 14, 15 minutes left on the shot clock of this competition. All right, it started off. We've got Levi out there first with his brand spanking RedBull helmet. I can't remember when he got sponsored by RedBull, but it must be around like that time.
Yeah.
Like,
Because that first XFighters he was at, he didn't have a Red Bull helmet, right?
I don't think so.
On the Cowie. Big Coyote Indy flip. Oh, one-handed heart. Not.
Yeah, 1 minute 30 on the clock. Cliffhanger. Landing it perfectly. No hand lander on that one. No base jump.
I think he's picking up the tempo to. Oh, that was huge.
He picked up the tempo on the Shaolin flip.
I think he's trying to get more jumps in because he saw how many Nate got in his run. Big Coyote Indy.
Yeah, it feels like he is kind of charging this a little bit faster than he did in that last round that we saw. Problem is, though, now he's got like an extra 30 seconds on the clock, I think.
Was that a Shaolin flip?
Round.
Well,
how long can he hold his breath?
Yeah. Big double grab, heart attack. Scorpioned out. That is.
I love that. That's kind of like a super can kind of thing, but he does it different.
It's almost like a super knack look under Indy.
He always did them different. I loved it. It was cool style.
I'd have
30 seconds remaining.
I'd have to look at the way he brings his feet over, whether it's a super can or a knack, you know. Nice.
I feel like he's running out of tricks now. Double can into like a
helicopter. Seat grab Indy. Hey, he beat Torres with not as difficult a trick, so he just needs to keep riding around looking good. Blew his foot off on that no knack. Look at him. He's tired. It's hard with Nate in this era, though. Like you said, 2009, 10. Nate is a difficult one to deal with.
That's it. This was Levi coming in as the Grom, while Nate is at the peak of his powers, just throwing down every event.
So I want to say that's a super knack indie.
Yeah.
And a
nice
big holy
big
man.
bar solid.
Oh, I didn't.
He actually reached back for the seat grab first. Big KOD indie.
Yeah, that's about as big as you can do that.
Yeah, that was a good run. I did like it.
And look
I
how big that was.
That was massive. That Shaolin flip. God damn.
I do agree. It seemed like maybe he slowed down at the end of the run, or
yeah, he kind of a little bit short on that dirt to dirt jump as well. He kind of just ran out of tricks, or I don't know, maybe he was getting a bit puffed. And
I think
compared to, let's say, somebody like Nate or Danny, who had been doing these things for years and years by then, they were well used to the big courses.
he just started to get a little sloppy, so I think he was getting tired. There's like teeny little, like nothing big. See, his foot came off there.
Dropped the foot again. Yeah.
And then it comes off, I think, on this next one. So I think he was just tired. What is he, like 17 here? 18? Like, he's still a young kid.
Nice 9 o'clock.
Yeah, he did. He just needed a little look back, and he would have been full on.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a very young Levi Sherwood right here.
And the sad part is if we have audio issues, nobody will even get to hear this. But it sounds great to us right now.
I mean, it looks good, sounds good to me right now. And now we get to watch the master in action.
Oh, what is going on here?
The camera angle doesn't help. We don't get to watch the master in action. Thank you very much, whoever was controlling that camera angle.
My guess,
next jump.
He did not get that all the way out.
Missed the stripper flip.
I'm assuming he started 360 knack again. No-handed flip.
No-hand flip. That was off the super kicker, wasn't it? The short gap.
It looked like it. So that's use, of course. Nice lazy boy flip.
Oh, yeah.
In the rhythm to a cliffhanger flip.
Whoa. Two big flip combos in a row.
Yeah.
Was the second one a dirt jump as well? Oh, it looks like we're going transfer.
Transfer for use, of course.
Yeah.
So he's getting himself the use, of course, for sure. There's a nice Cordova flip. That was as big as you could do it. Was that a
holy grab
indie?
No hand land.
Holy grab indie to no hand land.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed the indie. Nice, I missed that.
Big sidewinder to the transfer again. Knack.
Stepping it up. Yeah, he's bringing the heat. This is Nate stepping up a few of the tricks.
Oh,
whoa! Cliffhanger no-hand lander is getting a bit squirrely.
Yeah, did bring his hands down. Didn't really reach for his bars, but it kind of made it look cooler.
Yeah.
Big seat grab flip.
He brought the energy at least. I don't know who the judge is for energy, but I'm guessing he's going to get a couple of points on that one because I thought he was gone. Nice clicker 360.
Did he get the click? I didn't see that.
Ooh, good question. 6 seconds on the clock. Does he get an extra one in? Yeah, I guess this will finish it. Double.
Just a double knack or double can. Yeah, exactly. You're almost better just doing a whip the last one or something, or like, you know, like signing off than doing a double can.
That's it. Yeah, he could have even been like an, let's say like a big fist pump to the crowd that you mean to do would probably be better. Like, I'm claiming it. It's done.
Yeah.
That would have been better than that double can.
Even the way he just went up top there and shrugged, I don't think that's a good look as far as the judges, you know, because you need to, it's like fight after. You need to look like you're like, yeah, that was awesome. I nailed everything.
That's it. Like, and as soon as the judges know that there could be like a chink in your armor,
whoa, look how
they're looking. Ooh.
See how far his toes were back.
Yeah.
Oof.
That Cliffy flip could have been a little disaster, actually.
Yeah. He definitely didn't get the balls of his feet in front of his forks like you'd want to. He gets into that huge. See? Oh, he didn't indie. You're right, just regular holy grab, but he gets his feet so high for just jumping back like that.
There's the knack on that landing.
Ooh, flat.
Deep. Yeah, it's not even deep. That was just flat. There was no landing. It was just,
yeah.
You wouldn't even call it a transfer at that point because he didn't touch anything.
Oh, and that was a big cliffhanger. Normally people don't go that
we get to
big.
see it again.
Yeah. Normally they don't go that big before they go base jump. Look at where his feet were.
Yeah, you're gonna go back and check this out.
Watch where his feet were when he comes back. They're like up by his look at him.
Oh yeah. He basically got caught like on the clutch cover or something.
He's like, I'm just committed. This is happening. And that was good. That was way bigger than his one in his first round. Oh, did not. It was close.
It was pretty close. He was on a 360. Most guys don't get a click on a backflip.
Exactly.
And he was doing it on a 360. So I'm going to let him off a little bit.
It's a switchblade. He turned his hips at least on that last one.
Okay, switchblade and still worth about 1 point out of 10.
Yeah.
Whoa, 15 jumps each.
There you go. They were both hammering.
So
Zero
Levi,
dead sailors.
So Levi did pump up the energy a little bit and get around the course at least as fast as Nate.
That was good on him, right? I mean, to recognize that and be like, hey, this is what it's going to take is more tricks, more hits. All right, trick and track, Nate Adams with the transfers. Whoa. Dude.
So what's that? One each? No, now we've got two to Nate, one to Levi.
Nate got style. How about that?
Whoa, 3 to show. 3 to Nate Adams.
I think he definitely
overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Unfortunately for me, the old internet's dropping out a little bit. I don't know if you've got me. I don't know if you can see me or hear me, but
you sound amazing.
That is all I want to know. Like, I'm just glad that you figured out the this new part of setting up the audio. No, so it's just the internet connection is my problem.
Only took me 6 years to figure out the audio, but it's fine.
We're getting there. We're getting there. So that was it. That's the final. That was the last two riders.
I agree with that.
As I said, I can't really see who they're putting on the podium as the third rider. That's the only problem.
I have not seen that either. So.
Okay, it looks like I'm starting to get a few more pixels. The resolution's coming back, like maybe, I don't know what I'm at, 480p. Man. What year are we in? We're in 2024.
All right, here
Why
we
do I
go.
still have such trouble? All right.
Nate Adams. Levi Sherwood.
Go for it. You got it.
Levi Sherwood with an Nate Adams with a 100. I didn't realize that. Levi Sherwood with an 80. Danny Torres with a 65. That seems like a big drop-off. Robbie Madison with a 55. Jeremy Stenberg with a 45. We obviously missed him. And with a 35, Matt Rabeau in 6th place. So they must have been in the
That'll
first
be the
round.
overall points, I guess. The overall points for the championship.
No,
So
that
that's what
says
they'll take
event.
out.
It just says overall event. So Nate got I guess, is that what you get for finishing the event in those places,
Mm,
or is that what
I
they
th-
scored
I think
individually?
that's no. I think that'll be the points that go to the overall, like to the championship. So sixth
Got it.
place will get 35 points. I'm pretty sure that's what it'll be. But yeah, that's a shame we didn't get to see Twitch and Matt Rabot. Because also that '09, what was the year of Twitch? Was it like '07, '08 or '06 maybe? I
I
don't know.
don't
Like Twitch
remember.
had like a solid, there was a good year where he
Yeah,
just was,
won everything, X Games,
yeah,
everything.
yeah. So I'm a little bit surprised to see in '09 that he was in 5th position there at Battersea Power Station, but anything can happen. That's a competition. That is the joy of how comps work. I'm just a bit disappointed we didn't get to see that in this clip, but it tells a story, or at least it gives us a story.
It gives us a story of freestyle
Doesn't tell us
motocross
the
in
story.
2009.
Yeah,
At least at
because
X
that was,
Fighters.
yeah, like I just kind of remember. I thought it was like '09-ish where Twitch was just on top of everything. It was,
I think it was pre this. It was pre 360s.
mm,
It was like, he was winning events with like whip no footed flips. Remember, he
yeah,
won
true.
X Games with just like there was a bigger gap. He did like a 100-foot, flip, whip, no
Right.
footer, and won X Games.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. But I mean, that's a solid lineup of riders right there. Those 6 names,
Yeah. Legends, every one.
actually, actually, of the all of those names there have won an XFighters series, I think.
Stenberg
I'm
did?
pretty, did he not? Did he not win the whole tour once?
I don't know. I didn't realize he rode the entire tour like that.
Mm, I'll give it a bit of a look. I'll give it a bit of a look. You can keep, what else have you got on that screen? Have you found anything else?
I was looking for Twitch X Fighters, and it's Twitch, the streaming platform.
Ah.
I can find whatever on YouTube, my friend. X Fighters
Right.
2009 Spain. That's a whole nother one. I wanted to see if we had the beginning of this one.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. No, Twitch did not. So who's on that list? We got Matt Rabot. He won in 2008.
Robbie
Danny
Madison.
Torres, 2011. Oh, did Matto not win?
I don't know.
I thought Matto had also won.
I
But
would
this is
think
also,
I would say Maddo has probably did, or like in my head would have more of a shot because, like I said, I don't think like Stenberg did the whole X
maybe not.
Fighters tour. Did Nate even? He might have for a
Yeah,
year
true.
or two. Like I just think those guys came in on stops. I feel like Nate rode more X Fighters than Twitch did, but
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
it's like, did he ride a whole entire series? I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, that's true. So Levi, 2012, Nate,
You know who will know?
2009, 10.
We're
Yeah, John.
I was I was just like, we just need to consult somebody here. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the only issue I have is because, um, I remember XFighters had changed, like, something in their seeding or in their championships, so they don't actually have the full results here on Wikipedia.
Of course. Dude,
Of
they're
course.
so funny with that stuff. Like
Yeah.
you
Same with
can
X Games.
yeah, you cannot find a history of winners of either one of those things. That's why it's like X Games are just like, this person has more medals than anyone, and you're like,
We're
how do
gonna forget 3 years or 2
yeah.
locations. Um, yeah, I don't know, they just love a statement. They love a statement to say, this is who did something. Okay, great.
Yeah.
But if it's wrong, what's the point in saying it? No, we
But
need
it
it for the press release.
but if you can't prove it's wrong because there's no results up, then how about that?
Oh, now you understand the world of media, my friend. I mean, it's the funny thing is I understood it once I started doing it. When I was writing press releases or reading press releases from these events and then translating them, I'm like, we're kind of twisting the truth a little bit on this press release because that's not what happened.
You're
Or
just omitting some truth.
yeah, exactly. I've seen how it plays out. I've seen it in magazine articles. I've seen it, yeah, how it kind of you can be right, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oh, but it was titled this, so it's not exactly the same classification. You're like, no, that's a load of crap.
Dude, that's world records. Especially Harley world records, dude. It's like
Oh
this
man,
many cars, this many buses, this many crushed
I
cars. And it's like, what is the friggin' distance of it?
exactly. I just saw one this morning. Actually, was from Robbie Knievel jumping 30. Oh, I don't know if it was 30 cars or 30 four-wheel drives or 30, I don't know, double deckers,
I'm like,
30 tractors.
let's get 11 Teslas. I'll jump 11 Teslas, new world
Yeah,
records.
exactly.
Nobody's ever jumped all electric cars. Like world
There we
record.
go. Clint Esposito in 2024 jumps the most amount of Teslas on his Harley Davidson.
How
Job done.
how come we can't hear?
That was the stupidest thing I've ever
Oh,
seen.
maybe I'm trying
That
to.
is the stupidest thing we've ever seen. That's
You
what I
can
just
hear
heard.
that? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I just
How
heard that. I
come
don't
I
know what you're playing in the background, but it was the stupidest thing we've ever seen.
how come I can't hear those? This is annoying.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He has no fucking idea what he's doing.
No fucking idea what he's doing. What have you got? What are you playing
Those
there?
are my sound cuts for Krusty Demons
Oh!
podcast.
Yeah, I can hear him.
I'll go to a doctor if I need to. I don't need to right now.
I'll call a doctor if I need to, but I don't need him right now or something.
Yeah, that's
Don't need the
Seth
doctor
when
right
he's in the dunes. And then
Oh,
Dana replies to him,
You got some serious problems. You need to work out with yourself.
"You got some serious problems. You need to work out with yourself."
that's pretty accurate.
Why can't
Wait,
I hear that?
isn't that the pot calling the kettle black though? Like,
Dana's got his own issues for sure.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, wait.
Dana was
No, man,
he was the instigator, the button pusher.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Like because he's holding the camera, let's see what these guys can come up with.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway,
Awesome.
back to XFighters. Yeah, that was a good one. It was fun. It's always fun to go back and watch little FMX
Yeah.
history and remind ourselves what it was like in the glory days.
That's it. I don't think I could have done that run. That was 2 minutes. I would have run out of my breath after about 90 seconds. So
I would have
the
run out
2-minute
of
final,
tricks.
I would have like passed out.
I would have run out of tricks for sure.
Yeah. I would have been all uprights by the end. Nah,
Exactly.
yeah, it would have been the same. Switchblade, Indy. Yeah, that's where I would have ended up.
I'd started my run with a straight flip and then ended it with a one-handed flip or something, and that would have been. Oh yeah, I did. I think I flipped before. I was flipping in like 07 or 08 or something maybe. So yeah, I'd like turn my bars in the flip and done a no-hander, and that would have been, or one-hander, and that would have been it. All no
Well,
for the cans.
If we're talking about being factually correct in the timeline, I would have been all uprights. I wasn't even flipping then.
No.
So give me 3 more years. I was still a long way from it.
Well,
Anyway.
so anyway, like you said, please, you guys, thank you for watching. Please visit 640 Coffee, SIX40coffee.com. You can get look at my note here. I think 5% off using the code
I
Clint.
was about to say 10% because I thought you'd forgotten. I was like, it's 10%.
No, it's 5%. So 640 Coffee is owned by Sean Connors. So he, obviously I know him from doing freestyle motocross. Also go to herosoapcompany.com. It is actually sourced and made in the United States. They donate money to first responders and veterans charities. So go there. You can also get a discount using the code Clint as well. So thank you guys for hanging out. And go to Official Krusty Demons on YouTube. I'm putting up new, unseen, raw footage from basically your favorite Krusties every Thursday. And we're working on the podcast. So the podcast should be up and running soon. And I'm going to try to release those every Friday. So get over there. And I think you have something for people to listen to, don't you, Steven?
Yes, of course. Jump on Riders Lounge podcast. This will be on there. So you're already too late because you've already watched it. But if you want to listen to it again while you're driving to work, you can do that. Yeah, but I've got some more interviews coming actually, and the Shed Talk series. This one that we're doing with the throwbacks. What did we do the other day?
We watched Duolo
Can
de
you see
Motos.
me? I can't see or hear you.
You're getting
Somebody's
clippy.
turned my fuel off.
You're getting clippy. We watched Duel de Motos, which was a contest in Brazil. We lost Steve. It's fine. German internet. All right. We're getting out of here. Watch Duel de Motos. And whatever else we got. It's awkward. Steve's awkward now.
Hey,
He's
I'm back. Hey, I'm back. Could you see me?
Yeah. You just got kind of clippy in the beginning, and then we could still hear you and everything.
Okay, well, I couldn't hear or see you. And now I'm texting you in the live chat like, are you there?
Well, I was just closing her out. Yeah. Don't need to. We always do this at the end. We get awkward, and then it's an extra 4 minutes of us being like, no, we're going to get off now. And then we're like, I can't see you. And then we're like, ooh.
I can't even close it. I can't even close this thing properly. Sounds like you've already done it. Thank you very much. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Later.
How's that?